Hey everybody, welcome back to MATTOFFICIAL Studios. Today, we are here with an artist that is pretty brand new that we have not reacted to before. This is Megan Woods and the official music video for her song, The Truth. I literally just found this. I went onto YouTube and was scrolling through my homepage and see one of her videos pop up in my recommended, and I'm like, I don't recognize this channel. Is this somebody new? And it says that the channel was created in 2015. But the first video for her song, The Truth, official lyric video, came out 5 months ago. So I'm thinking, this is a new artist that we're treading into now. She only has 3 releases out. The Truth Strings version, and Prayer in a Bible. It looks like she's a new contemporary Christian artist, maybe. She's dangerously beautiful, so she's got that going for her. But I want to dive into her. Let's check out the Truth music video, see what it has to offer.
You're so ugly. Nobody likes you. You were born a mistake.
Oh my goodness. Okay, right off the bat, kids being brutal. I love the piano.
How many times can you hear the same lie before you start to believe it? The enemy keeps whispering to me. Swear these days it's all that I'm hearing.
Wow. Beautiful voice.
I look in the mirror and I'm not so sure. Lord, I don't want to listen to the lies anymore. The truth is I am my Father's child. I make him proud and I make him smile. I was made in the image of a perfect king. He looks at me and wouldn't change a thing. The truth is I am true.
I just want to put this out right now. I love that she's dressed modestly in this video. My perception of this video wouldn't change if she was dressed otherwise, but I like that she's dressed modestly, that she's staying true to her Christian image by dressing in a modest way. I admire that.
Truly loved by a God who's good when I'm not good enough. I don't belong to the lies, I belong to you. And that's the truth. When I feel like there's so much noise living rent-free in my head, heaven finds me in a still small voice, and it sounds like grace instead. You remind me who I am when I look in the mirror and I'm not so sure. Lord, I don't want to listen to the lies anymore. The truth is I am my Father's child. I make him proud and I make him smile. I was made in
Wow.
of a perfect king. He looks at me and wouldn't change a thing.
Okay, this video is telling a remarkable story so far. You've got Megan Woods as the narrator, basically, singing in this big empty room that looks like it's in a church building. And you've got the story of this girl that's being made fun of relentlessly at school, being mocked at relentlessly at school, and she can't tolerate it. She feels like she's going psycho, like she's losing her mind, just having a total breakdown. And she's outside just taking a breather, and it starts raining out of nowhere. Her mom tries to console her, and you see her mom here is praying earnestly and as hard as possible in the bedroom, being like, God, please help my child. This is wow. Okay. I did not expect this. This is flowing so far. I'm loving every second of this.
The truth is I am truly loved by a God who's good when I'm not good enough. I don't belong to the lies, I belong to you. And that's the truth. I know who I am, 'cause I know who you are. And I hold your truth.
I love that line right there. I know who I am because I know who you are. I've told other people this before. I've told my coworkers, I've told my family, I've told my friends, and I'll stand by till my dying day. The best way to discover who you are is by knowing who Christ is, because it's Christ who lives in you. That's what we believe as Christians. That's what St. Paul said in the New Testament. It is no longer I who lives, but Christ who lives in me. So once you discover who God is, it's easier to discover who you are because you're a part of his mission. Gosh, I love that line. It says it so sweet and short.
Inside of my heart, I know the lies are always gonna try and find me, but I've never been so sure. The truth is I am my Father's child. I've never been so. Lies are always gonna try and find me, but I've never been so sure.
The lies are always going to try and find me, but I've never been so sure. Wow. That is really interesting sentiment. I know the devil's going to try to kick my butt here and there, but I've never been so sure about what I know now, referring to the truth. Wow. Implying that you're stronger now, recovering from all that breakdown that you've been through. Before, you've been feeding into the lies, but you're no longer giving the lies the energy they want. You're giving God the energy he needs to make you stronger to endure all of that. Oh my goodness. Wow. Beautiful lady, fantastic singer, good writer. This is the whole package.
The truth is I am my Father's child.
Ooh, she's picking up her Bible. Good thing to do.
Make him smile. I was made in the image of a perfect king. He looks at me and wouldn't change a thing.
And her mother's worried sick.
And truly loved by a God who's good when I'm not good enough. I don't belong to the lights. I belong to you. I belong to you.
Oh, and they just got out of church? She's looking a lot happier.
And that's the truth.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Good gracious. Wow. Guys, I'm speechless. I'm totally speechless. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. I loved every bit of that. And I can say, in all honesty, that my favorite day of the week is Sundays, not just because it's a day of rest, a total free day to just relax and do whatever, but I feel the most mentally and spiritually peaceful when I'm driving up to church. Like, the thought of Sunday coming up and driving up to church and just being in God's presence for a bit and then going back home and still being in his presence but just resting the rest of the day, that is just that's why I love Sundays. And I remember texting one of my high school friends months ago saying that church is the one place that he feels peace in the midst of all the noise of the world. So, oh my goodness. This is outstanding. Okay, let's check out the official lyric video for The Truth and see if we pick up some words that may have slipped by us. All right.
How many times can you hear the same lie before you start to believe it? The enemy keeps whispering to me. Swear these days it's all that I'm hearing.
Okay, I like this. I like the way this is set up so far. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't talk today. I'm too tired. I love the way this is set up so far. She's just in the room singing and lyrics are dissolving on and off screen. I like that.
I used to know who I was. Now I look in the mirror and I'm not so sure.
I used to know who I was. Now I look in the mirror and I'm not so sure. You don't know who you are anymore. You're not sure who you are anymore. Dude, that is powerful. That is potency right there.
Lord, I don't want to listen to the lies anymore. The truth is I am my Father's child.
Ooh, I thought it was saying the truth is, Lord, I'm a Father's child. She's saying I am my Father's child, because she recognizes that the one and only true God isn't just a father, he's her Father. He's our Father. He's the Our Father, but she's saying, I'm not just a father's child. I am my Father's child. Dude, gosh, I can't express in words how in love I am with this.
Make him proud and I make him smile. I was made in the image of a perfect king. He looks at me and wouldn't change a thing. The truth is
Oh my gosh. He looks at me and wouldn't change a thing. Gosh, I love that line, because this is not always something easy to understand in the Catholic Church, being a Christian, being a follower of God, how God accepts us unconditionally, loves and accepts us unconditionally. It reminds me of a verse from Matt Maher's Run to the Father, which we'll react to as well eventually, where in the bridge he says, just as I am, you pull me in, and I know that I need you now. And he has a song from his album Echoes, I believe, called Just As I Am, and that's... goodness gracious. My brain might be broken at this point. This is so, so good.
I am truly loved by a God who's good when I'm not good enough. I don't belong to the lies, I belong to you.
I love that line as well right there. I don't belong to the lies, I belong to you. I don't belong to the lies. I don't belong to the evil, the noise, the darkness, the devil, the evil one. I don't belong to any of that. I belong to you and only you. So why should I buy into the lies? Oh my goodness, guys, I'm loving this too much.
And that's the truth. When I feel like there's so much noise living rent-free in my head.
It's actually something that my confirmation teacher, Miss Sheely, and I have discussed before, how when people try to use music and other forms of media as their outlet to express what they're going through, you can tell how they're processing it accurately, sending a real message with what they're going through, versus others who you can tell they're just taking in noise from the world and trying to make sense of it or make something real out of it when you can't. It's noise from the world. It's stupidity. That's what makes somebody like NF so talented, because he takes everything that he's gone through, all of his emotion, all of his darkness, all of his past, and gets it off his chest through music. And he admits in the therapy session, if you listen to the song at the very end of the track, it's him admitting, I'm not confused about who gave me the gift. God gave me the gift, and he gave me the ability to do this, and he also gave me this as an outlet. He recognizes and acknowledges and calls out that it's God who gave him the gift to do what he does. And you look at somebody like Gavin Magnus, one of the most talented kid rappers I know, in his song Psycho, you look at the original lyrics of that song and you can tell that he's taking in noise from the world and he's doing his best to process all of it, and he has good lyrics, good bars to offer, but it needs correction because some of it is really, really good, and then some of it is like, not so good, kind of off base, kind of cliche. And then you look at my rewritten version of the song, which I will share at some point on this channel, and you notice how I was able to take his lyrics and just rewrite it to where I took what I perceived from the song and made something more real out of it that made sense to me in my mind, that felt more real, more authentic to me. And you can tell the difference between the two versions, where his version, it sounds good, it has a point to make, but you can tell he's just taking in noise from the world. This is what Miss Sheely said. And then my version of the song, where you can still tell that I've been taking in noise from the world, but through the grace of God, I've been able to filter out that negativity as best as I can. And though I feel like I'm going psycho here and there, I'm still not losing hope, because that's one of the most difficult parts about dealing with mental health and spiritual health is you go through those really, really, really dark, deep, drowning moments where it doesn't feel worth it anymore to stay hopeful, or you don't even want to try and be hopeful anymore, or it feels impossible to be hopeful for just 2 more seconds. But deep down, subconsciously, one way or another, you know, just those extra couple seconds, even if it doesn't feel worth it or doesn't feel real at first, just those couple extra seconds of trying to stay hopeful just a little bit is so worth it in the end. Because, and I've been through this myself. I've been there, done that. I'm sure a lot of us have. Those moments where you're feeling just so low, so broken down, and maybe you're not even sure how to feel hopeful anymore. Those are the people we need to pray for the most, because it's not... I mean, this is a veil of tears. This is a veil of tears we're living in. This is a broken world we're living in due to the fall of man, and we've got to pray for everyone, not just Christians, believers and non-believers, that God gives us the strength to convert and push through the noise in the world, because we can't escape the noise in the world. We can't escape the noise. We can't escape the BS. We can't make it all go away with the snap of our fingers, but we can ask for the grace to put up with it. That's why Father Stuart Long said we shouldn't pray for an easy life, but the strength to endure a difficult one. Pray for the strength to endure all the noise in the world, because we can't put a stop to it ourselves, but we can ask God for the strength to endure it. My God. I went on a huge tangent right there, but I love how deep I can dissect all these lines.
Heaven finds me in a still small voice, and it sounds like grace instead. You remind me who I am when I look in the mirror, and I'm not so sure.
Ooh, I like that transition. Before she was saying, I used to know who I am, now I look in the mirror and I'm not so sure. And here she just said, you remind me who I am when I look in the mirror and I'm not so sure. When I look at myself in the mirror and I'm not sure who I am anymore, you remind me who I am and what I was made for. Dude, I might have this song on repeat. I gotta show this to my friends and family, all my folks. I gotta... Jeez. This song is so good.
Lord, I don't want to listen to the lies anymore. The truth is I am my Father's child. I make him proud and I make him smile. I was made in the image of a perfect king. He looks at me and wouldn't change a thing. The truth is I am truly loved.
What I said before about God loving us unconditionally and accepting us unconditionally, when it comes to coming to God, converting to Christ, God knows who you are deep down inside, even if you don't know, and he wants to take you in. You've still got to repent and ask for forgiveness and be reborn spiritually, but God takes you in as you are, as he made you to be, and he's not asking you to change fundamental things about yourself just to be more accepted by him, because he already accepts you as you are, as he made you to be, and he wants you to stay true to that. He wants you to stay true to who he made you to be. I think that's how it works. Hey, I'm still learning here. I do not know everything, okay? I'm just offering what I have to offer, but jeez, that's like, I mean, that's not even, I don't really know how to fully explain that in words yet, but I can feel the sentiment. The sentiment is there. I think this really is breaking my brain. Nothing better than the word of God to fumble your brain for a bit, to leave you stumped.
By a God who's good when I'm not good enough. I don't belong to the lies, I belong to you. And that's the truth. I know who I am, 'cause I know who you are. And I hold your truth inside of my heart. I know the lies are always gonna try and find me, but I've never been so sure.
Gosh, I love the way that's transitioned. It's gone from, I used to know who I am, now I look in the mirror and I'm not so sure, to, you remind me who I am when I look in the mirror and I'm not so sure. And now she's saying, I know the lies will try and find me, but I've never been so sure. Gosh, that's such a perfect transition from feeling broken and unsteady and not knowing where to go next, to remembering what the right thing to do is, because it's God who's reminding you, to, I've never been so sure. Sure, the lies are going to try and find me. The evil one's going to try to find me and kick my butt and put me through BS, but I've never been so sure about everything. You know what? God put this song in my recommendations on YouTube for a reason. I see it and I'm like, dude, I've got to react to this. I've got to see what this has to offer. And this isn't some cliche, cheesy, crappy Christian song either. This is something real. I feel this.
The truth is I am my Father's child. I'll make him proud and I'll make him smile.
And I love the gestures that she's using as well, the body language and the physical gesture she's using. It reminds me of what a choir does in a church. When somebody's singing music like this, they're just using very reverent. She keeps moving her hands and pointing up and downward and stuff. It's, gosh, she knows what she's doing, man. She knows how to act in this video.
I was made in the image of a perfect king.
And I not only love the dress that she's in and how modest it is, but the black cape sort of deal that's hanging over it. That's, oh my gosh. Jeez. These people really knew what they were doing with this video.
He looks at me and wouldn't change a thing. The truth is I am truly loved by a God who's good when I'm not good enough. I know.
And I love the way the beat in the background just keeps crescendos and decrescendoing in and out as she's singing to add to the hype and the cinematic impact and the emotional spiritual impact. My goodness.
To the lights, I belong to you. I belong to you. And that's the truth. And that's the truth.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that was something else. That was really, truly something else. Both of these videos have my stamp of approval. And Megan Woods, I'm saying this just for you. You are absolutely 100% without a doubt Matt Official certified. Oh my gosh. That is... I just want to react to more Christian music now. That's what I want to do. Oh my gosh. And I love where the title comes from, because this song is about you don't know how to handle the lies and the noise that are being fed to you by the world and the evil one. You don't know how to process it anymore, and you feel like you're about to have a breakdown. But then you realize, you remember what the truth is. You remember what is real and what is important by remembering who God is, how and why you belong to him, who he made you to be, etc., etc. The title is in and of itself saying, I'll no longer listen to the lies because I don't belong to the lies. I belong to you, and that's the truth. Jeez. You know, it's really good to have music like this when you're feeling spiritually down and discouraged, persecuted, spiritually weak. I've been there, done that myself plenty of times. I'm sure a lot of us have, where just you're feeling spiritually weak. You don't have the strength or motivation to pray that you used to. You even start feeling some inner discomfort just thinking of the Word of God or going anywhere near it, because you recognize how sinful and broken you are. But that's exactly why you need to go to his Word, because that's why he wants you to go to his Word. Those are the things that he wants to take away from you, to lift off of you. Now I'm turning into a preacher in this video, but gosh, ladies and gentlemen, that was absolutely outstanding. I was so outstanding in every way. I am beyond impressed, and I'm a Megan Woods follower now. I'm a Megan Woods listener. I cannot wait to hear what more music she has to offer. There's also the Truth Strings version, which we can react to in another video, and Prayer in a Bible to react to. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for listening. Please go check out MATTOFFICIALSTUDIOS.com. Not MATTOFFICIALSTUDIOS.com. That is muscle memory again. Long story short, I'll tell you in a separate video. Check out my website, my link tree down below in the description. You all know what the deal is. Everything is going to be linked down below. Other than that, I will indeed see you all in my next video. Rock on. Stay strong. Peace out. God bless. And last but not least, take it easy, folks. And peace.